Hmm. What week is this? Week 17.
The unsolved murder of this 14-year-old rapper that was backdoored by his close homie. See, Lil Queso was just starting to blow up in the Chicago drill scene after he got backdoored for his by Fully Chop's associate. Now, Bloodhound Lil Speedy also fell out with Fully Chop, so Lil Queso would start hanging with him. They would be seen with each other in hood blogs, and fans pointed out how Lil Speedy just seemed off when he's around him. A couple days before Lil Queso's death, he would make a post about how he feels like people around him are fake. Fast forward a couple days go by, and Lil Speedy would post this on his Instagram story, saying he has no friends and that he's King Snake. On December 4th, 2024, Queso's mom walked in the house and saw him with a wound to the head while he was sitting down on a chair. Investigators claimed that there was a group of teens in his house when one person decided to shoot him in the head, and that's when you can see them running out of the house. Lil Speedy would then post on his story self-snitching and updating his hat count to 3. It's sad to think these are kids that are being influenced by over crash outs, but that's just how the streets go. Let me know what do y'all... Yeah, here we go. At this point in the year, you should know that Platinum Takeoff is the best wide receiver ability in cut. And players are using this to destroy deep zones on the outside sideline, which makes a lot of players play.
Major U.S. turning point unfolds, and financial markets are in flux. Join the Moo community and
This is the first shout out to my dog, Holiday T88. Just hit over $400 in profit in a single day. Feel me? That's what I'm talking about. There are gonna be days that are bigger than that. There are gonna be days that are smaller than that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Out of his end zone comes Devin Tompkins. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Allen in motion. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. To the right. That's Pitts. And they're going to mark him down up past the 25.
Why do everybody keep asking me for 1v1?
Every once in a while, it just comes
I'd
down
rather
to
play
you need
Madden, bro.
somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
I didn't play this
and
shit
then really
when I
it's the
got
yards
to
after catch
National
that
League
did the
game.
rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The first carry now for Ty Chandler. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now Ritter on 1st down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cardinals have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Out of his end zone comes Devin Tompkins. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen in motion. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Pushed out to his right. Oh, a waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. Allen in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. Forced out to his right. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Ritter. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks. On for the extra point is Boswell. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown.
What, to
Back out to
1v1?
kick this one off.
1v1? Where do y'all get this
Here
conclusion
comes the
from?
return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
You like the 3rd person I asked me for a 1v1?
1st and 10. On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
That is intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over possession here at the 44.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Allen in motion. On 1st down, it's Ritter. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very 1st quarter of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it here with Chandler. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack. 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter. And now he loses the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And that is pulled in by the defense in the end zone. How about that? That's as easy a pick six as you'll ever get. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A run now for Chandler. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Chandler. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Chandler. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. 2nd down and 8. Purdy works out of the pistol. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Allen in motion. From the gun, it's Ritter. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A carry now for Chandler. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Ritter. Looking underneath for HN. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. To the right, that's Pitts. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, But with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cardinals. Point after now from Dicker. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Now Ritter on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Purdy. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Here's Purdy again. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cardinals.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Cardinals 13.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On play action, here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That is caught side of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
Set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Purdy. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And this will be a Cardinals first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going. Here's Purdy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Henderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
That's taken in by Achane. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
He's got it at the 3. The Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Achane. Good blocking, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Seattle. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That is C.J. Henderson up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's caught by Chandler. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
First and 10. Purdy. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 23.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That is left side and taken in by Allen. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Good night, night.
They'll come to the line
Good night,
now
okay.
on 2nd and 2.
Good night, night. Grim. Do what I say.
Ritter.
Oh, shit.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They go play action now. Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun, it's Ritter. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Off the fake, here's Ritter. That is caught at the 3. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, it's Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole.
On first down, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Allen in motion. On second down, Ritter. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Here's Ritter. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Dada, go to sleep. Lay down. Lay down.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught downfield by Cooper. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who can...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Henderson.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, Ritter. That's going to be intercepted. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Out of his end zone comes Devin Tompkins. Whoa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Ritter. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
On play action, Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to let this one go deep, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Now Ritter on 1st down. He's going to look downfield once again. He is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. So Ritter will bring them to the line for this 2-point attempt. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing is Ritter. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A 1st down throw for Purdy. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one taken in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Arizona. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Cardinals will get just a bit closer.
27. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Devin Tompkins on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll throw on first down with Ritter. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen in motion. On second down, it's Ritter. Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Allen in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're going on fourth down. Ritter. That's going to be caught. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. They'll motion over Metcalf. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Now, Ritter to throw on second down. Now, he'll air one out. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So, Ritter will bring them to the line for this 2-point attempt. Pitts is the man in motion. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by Chandler. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On second down, they'll run. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds